Four dads, bro. Otto. Gunther. It's crazy I mentioned Gunther after Otto. And then what? Benno? And now Karstead. I think Karstead would be a very fascinating stepdad because of the position he's in noble society. Knights captain. And what's even more significant is, again, how Ferdinand interacts with these nobles. This is a knights captain. This is not a random, you know, like lay noble, mid noble, whatever. This is a knights captain. And Ferdinand talks as if he has more authority and is like higher than him, which really shows where the fuck is he from? This title called the Archduke constantly gets mentioned, and I'm starting to believe that Ferdinand is related to the Archduke in one way or the other. In fact, the fact that like at the end of season 1, he was able to grant the privilege onto mine, right? He must have used his connections. So now I'm beginning to think that Ferdinand is again a member of like the ruling like royal family that somehow got exiled, somehow got betrayed. Maybe there was succession wars, maybe there were other siblings that was, you know, setting up Ferdinand so that they could be the ones to rise up. But it's kind of crazy again, considering Ferdinand's age and how much prominence and authority he has over the temple, over the military. He's just him. We're right now talking about Ink Mafia and how mine might get kidnapped and why Ferdinand is really trying to escalate, you know, mine into noble society. Let's see what happens today.
カルステッドの養女となるよう命じられたマイン。
家族と離れるのはもう嫌。
Crushing!
貴族院の入学は10歳だ。
Let's go to Royal Academy!
その頃。
It's never happening though. Mafia. Imagine they raid the temple, that'd be crazy. I don't think they have the capability to do so. Dedication ritual time, here we go. This has been set up for a while. Oh, fancy mounts again. Noble quarters? Damiel's our bodyguard, that's right. Hell yeah. Damiel got demoted though. Delia, really? It's gonna be terrifying when this girl actually grows up. Because she's still a child, and look what she's doing already. Oh, Sir Daniel! Like, her entire thing again is just using her status as a girl, a woman, a female, to lure in men. That's how she's fucking groomed to, like, that's how she sees life. It's actually sad, despicable, and terrifying at the same time. Anyways, Damiel, no hair shine. Look at this bum. Yo, all four of us got hair shine. Damiel, no hair shine yet. Damiel. What a good guy. Okay. So if Damiel reveals his true position as, you know, a lay noble, will Delia be like, oh, gross! Fucking bimbo. I'm not gonna whore myself out unless it's an arch noble. You think she'd do that? Actually, I'm a... She is actually for the streets. She is. It is just... It is just unfathomable how this girl is already acting this way at this age. Now, it's kind of interesting that, what? A knight must be an arch noble? So maybe... I don't know if that's like a correct assumption, but kind of crazy to imagine that maybe Damiel was like the exception, that he was so legit, that he was able to reach that position while being a lay noble. Mm-hmm. Yo. You got a lot of fans. Alright, temple school. That's right. They're all learning reading, writing, tooly grinding. And now what? Must be nice to feel appreciated, definitely. It's actually also crazy how even within noble society, there are like tiers to like, again, look down on. It just never ends. Yep, and they're gonna look down on us. Crush them! Read. Yay! Is it gonna guard to walk around temple? Give me a jacket then! Yeah. Bring the book into the room. I said that last week or last episode. I think this is how a true noble should behave, man. Noblesse oblige. Rather than using your high prestige to look down and gatekeep others, fucking be humble. Treat other people like actual humans. Be a good person. Is that so much to ask? Again, this hierarchy just exists for just people to just feel better about themselves. And people shit from above and they shit down below and it's an endless fucking cascade of shit. It's trickle down shit economics, bro. I feel like we should break this hierarchy. Now, into what? I thought that maybe it should be just mana. But again, if we segregate and basically like establish a hierarchy, not based on birthright, but mana, the same problem's gonna happen. It's just now it's just gonna be people with mana and those without. Now, I understand nobles do have mana and they already feel that way, but the way they exclude mine kind of pisses me off. But like, yeah, none of that's ever gonna work. It's never gonna fucking work out. As long as humans are involved, always there's gonna be comparisons. Always there's gonna be prejudice. It's just like, if you think it could be solved, why wouldn't it be solved now? Because maybe at the end of the day, we truly are just fucking filthy monkeys that deserve to like suffer. Wilma. Papa. Oh, Gunther and Papa. Bald. Bald. I like that. Damiel and Gunther, they get along. Bitch, you a gray shrine maiden child! I can't. But she probably feels special because like she has the High Bishop's favor. Nah, for the actual streets, man. She doesn't know her place. Oh my god, bro. Her name is Jenny, huh? Okay, one of the other bishop's attendants. Yenny. Nah. I bet also Yenny, right? Yenny was looking kind of annoyed at Delia in that one scene where fucking she's like on her knees as the High Bishop's like eating and drinking and Yenny was giving eyes. Yenny definitely has her eyes for the High Bishop too, in that like, again, just like social hierarchy. I can hear her breathing hard. He's walking too fast. Someone pick her up. Santa. Crush him. Holy fuck, we finally meet. Pisses me off. What do you want, bitch? Oh! Was that even necessary? So passive aggressive. What a bitch. You just... Oh yeah, you a grown-ass man and you're like 60 or 70s beefing with an actual 7-year-old child. Grown-ass man, by the way. Crush his ass. I hate that Arno is smiling. Fuck are you smiling for, Freckles? Fuck you. No hair shine ass. Also, hair shine check. No hair shine. And no hair shine, bro. Bald. Fuck you. I know he's not all bald, but still he's bald to me, bro. He's bald at heart. Oh, wait a minute. This is like the outro scene art style. We're having one of those right now. Most important. You would think that the person that fills this chalice to make sure that Edenfast is going to be steady would have more respect placed onto. Because honestly, like, I kind of want to crash out. Maybe I don't want to do it. Fuck you. Just to, until the bishop, you know, corrects himself. Like, the way his attitude, it's crazy. Oh. The relics.
ライデンシャフト
セーリア、土の女神ゲドゥルリー、
So many gods and goddesses. I will never remember these
息づく
names.
すべての命に恩恵を敬意を表し
Okay.
その尊い神力の恩恵に報い立てまつ
Cool. Ferdinand also honestly giving mana. I wonder how much mana Ferdinand is able to give compared to mine. It feels equal here, 50-50.
立てまマイ、やめなさい。
She juiced it. We gave our fart mana into the cups.
予想以上に流れたな。
赤
今日はこのくらいでいいだろう。
全部私たちでですか？
私には貴族街での務めもあるというのに。
Oh?
青色神官全員ではないですか？
They're a bunch of bums. They're like Shikakoza, bro. They got nothing.
魔力量が違いすぎる。同じ祈りを捧げると、君の魔力放出につられてしまうと他の者の身が持たない。
Their lives in danger. They can't keep up. They would straight up die if we were to do it together.
身がも私と共に儀式を行えるのは
That's crazy. That's actually kind of really cool. Just us two. And Ferdinand already is, again, of such high prestige, of high status. And mine, a child, is the only one that can keep up with him. What about Frida? Frida also has a devouring. But I guess not all devouring is equal.
身だけだ。
先は長いね。
我は世界を祈りと感謝をさ
Do we have to say the prayer every single time? Okay. Ah!
随分熱心に祈っておるな。
What do you want, Baldy?
神殿長。
What's he got in there? I am also fascinated at the High Bishops, though, of how he got to this position. Like, what's his backstory? What's his lore? I actually want to know. What?
マイ、お米よ。
Nah, you're getting cocky with it.
領主に頼まれたものじゃ。
Really?
聞けても神殿長であることか。
Archduke proposed? They are really milking mine dry. It feels obviously just in bad faith, bad spirit. I feel like he went and like begged the Archduke to do this and hit his intent, and his intent was to shit on mine and to like push her to her limit.
本で受けたまわります。
その言葉忘れるでないぞ。
It sent me off. Ferdinand, what's going on, man? What are you thinking?
君がヒヤヒヤした。
私、成長しました。
I want to crash out though.
この小聖杯は領主の命令ではないと
Oh,
思わ
he
れ
just straight up lying?
領主に問い合わせ
Okay, good. You know what? Let's go talk to the Archduke. Get the Archduke to call him out on the lie. You dare invoke the Archduke's name for your own personal interests?
両神殿長を泳がせるためにもしばらくは従順であった方がいい。頼めるか。
顔を立て
Ferdinand in Classroom of the Elite would be very fascinating. Don't you think so? He has such a way of diffusing situations and, you know, just like hiding his intent and just getting his results. A class. Easily A class.
たまに顔を立ててあげるくらい構いませんよ。
I don't mind making him feel as if he matters. I like that. Because like I really hate bowing down and just being respectful to the Baldy.
こうして奉納式は冬の終わりにはロジーナが成人式を迎えて
Let's go!
みんなでお祝いを
Now her hairstyle changed, right? Yeah, hair down versus hair up. It's like a very important thing, right? And that's also why mine also hair down, right?
お祝いをした。
Attack on Titan.
すごい匂いだな。
He can smell it within the cart. That's kind of crazy, huh? Man, it really smells that bad? I mean, they are just pee-pee poo-poo out the fucking window every day.
すごい匂いだな。
下町の匂い。
ありません。
Yeah, it is
こ
what
れ
it
は
is.
新館地課題でしょうね。
Get over the smell of pee-pee
私
poo-poo.
の護衛をするには下町に行く必要がありますから。
Daniel stole no hair shine.
旦那様、マイン様が到着されました。
These nobles just there, dude. They're a bunch of what's it called? Soft hands, brother. These soft hands brothers, man. They can't handle the lower city. They talk as if they're so much better than us, but the moment they show up to the lower city, nah, they get filtered off the stench alone. Oh, our keyboard. Yeah. Nice. Custom keys. Fancy.
重要なのは活字の大きさと。
どうだジョーちゃん、ご希望通りの品かい？
Good.
素晴らしいです。まさにグーテンベルク。
Bro has become Gutenberg himself.
捧げます。
グー
It's kind of crazy. Not that they would know who that is, even though we explained. Wow, just crowning him Gutenberg. Okay.
ルッツは興奮が足りない。ヨハネスでヨハンなんだよ。
Okay.
なんて素敵な偶然。奇跡的。
Sure. We're praying. She popping the fuck off right now. I don't think anyone inside is really vibing, but hey, I'm glad she's happy.
グーテンなんとか。
日本の歴史を一変させた神のごとき偉人です。
A mythical fellow.
です。
Okay, y'all are all Gutenbergs.
みんな仲間ですよ。
We're the Gutenberg family. Benno don't want to be
メスティ
Gutenberg.
オノーラに
Oh.
マイン様。
Daniel's reaction to my passing out. Gulp. Ah, shit. I'm gonna get demoted again. see. This time I'll get executed for sure. He straight up thought that.
されるのでは。
Uh-oh.
大丈夫か
She's just overly excited, right? She looks happy. Just chilling. Hmm.
新館長。
Winter's over?
私そろそろお家に。
No. She asked that so politely. That's the way that you ask, you know, your parents when you want, like, can I please sleep over at a friend's house? You're trying to get something out of them. You're on your best behavior.
実はボルフが死んだと知らせが入った。
Whoa, what? Whoa, 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 whoa,
カルステ
whoa,
ッド
whoa,
に
whoa.
頼んでボルフの依頼にことだった。
Did Karsted's people do it? Wait, what? Wait, the Ink Mafia guys. Karsted's people didn't do this, right? They just found out.
貴族の仕業ですか？
おそらく。
狙いは。
Oh, that's actually more scary, actually. The Ink Mafia, these peasants were actually too, like, they were like getting in the way. There's other factions that want to take mine, so they got rid of the competition.
これを君の家族に渡しておいてくれ。
Yo, family might be in danger too. That's right.
館長、これ。
The mafia got out
頼ん
mafia'd.
だぞ。
かしこまりました。
Kind of scary. Summons.
安全のためまで神殿で預かることにした。
Well, isn't that
神殿にこも
muted
るのは
magical tool again?
冬の間だけという納得できません。
People are after your
今が
daughter.
一番今マインをさらわれるのが一番困る。
さらわれる？
予想以上に多かった。魔力不足、貴重な魔力だが疎ましく思う貴族もいる。
その貴族が前。
They want to cripple the city. Is that what I'm hearing? She is going to make this city thrive. But there are people specifically involved that doesn't want that. It goes against their agenda. Some nobles find it disagreeable. Whoa. Interesting politics happening behind the scenes right now. I wonder what the egos are that's clashing, like the notable figures and factions.
疎ましく思う貴族もいる。
貴族がマインを。
あ、この領地か今の段階ではわからぬ。
Dookie! It would make more sense it would be from a different Dookie, right? Because we were talking about, you know, Edenfast being one Dookie. Dookie is a city, right? Yeah, and we have a country which has a yogurt land and there's many different Dookies and competition and they want to bring this place down. So now I'm thinking, yo, the culling of the nobles in the past, was it nobles from other regions? Like, rather than like internal civil war, doesn't it make more sense that like there are other Dookies and other powerful figures that saw Edenfest as a competition and threat and therefore culled them down.
からぬ騎士団から領主に働きかけて貴族の移動に制限をつけてもらった貴族の出入りについて改変があったはずだ
All I could do was focus on Effa's protruding belly over here.
おります。あれはマインのために
At the walls too, hold up. New rules for the passage of nobles at the gate. The security is getting
改
higher.
変
はい、知っております。あれはマインのために
そうだ
That's how important
言
she
ったで
is.
あろ
Mana.
うマインの魔力が
魔力
そこで相談だが
This is one of the best
10歳
soundtracks.
になったらどうする
貴
Karsten.
族の幼女
以降だマインの魔力はとてつもなく強大きなければ本人にも周囲に危険と判断されればマインは処分される
Damn.
処分だと
町を守る者と兵士であるそなたならばわかるであろ
But it's my daughter.
う処分を回避するためには魔力を制御する術を学ばなきゃそのための養子縁組だ
Okay.
貴族院家族と過ごせばよい
Roll Academy arc.
ただし10歳の少女か処刑かどちらかになる
That's crazy. Man, before too, when we didn't have an option of how to handle minds devouring and how helpless and optionless the parents felt, it's like that all over again. I feel so bad for the parents, man. What are they gonna do? They can't do anything. Literally helpless. No matter how much he's strong, wants to guard the city and his daughter, like what could he possibly do? This is so unfair.
私が懇意にしている貴族だ
Karsten's a homie
無下
though.
な扱いはさせない
But still, that's his daughter, man.
君の娘
わかり
Cold.
ましたマインをお預けしようと思います
エーファ
Effa's on board because Effa got another kid on board. No, that's fucked up to say. We know how much the mom loves mine, but imagine it's just like, hey, okay, whatever. We got a fucking another one coming. Whatever. Bye
お
bye.
預
エーファ
神殿マインの体の弱さではとてもそんなことはさせられないと思いました おかげでマインは元気に過ごしていると
Effa being very
トゥーリ
understanding.
が新館長の心配りのおかげでしょう
She trusts him a
新
lot.
館長お願いいたします
Wow. I'm surprised. That maybe there more pushback, but at this point, I think there's been established relations and how much Shinkancho, Ferdinand has gone out to benefit everybody, and they trust him. And just because she's adopted by Karstedt doesn't mean that she's separated forever. I'm sure they could visit or she could come by. It's not like the daughter's gone forever.
だからって幼女は
ダプラ見習いになって親元を離れる子供もいるわ分される方が
Honestly, it's
嫌
better
よ
than death. That's true. That's the only two options we have. Like,
そうだな
what do we do? Damn.
10歳なんてなりたくない
She keeps getting separated from her family more and more. And Ferdinand has to watch a child be taken away from their parents. I wonder how he feels about this again, considering his backstory that clearly shows that, like, there's something very sensitive with him and his parents, too. Maybe he gets off on this. Maybe he's like, now you know my pain, mine. I think he's being sympathetic here. Those eyes are of pity, maybe.
記念式の準備が終わっております
もうどこですの
Ooh.
マイン様
Gutenberg!
今印刷機が欲しいんだよね
Holy shit, we're just making it, huh?
印刷機は
圧搾機を改造して作るつもりなんだ
間近で見ていると見込み習いの異質さが
Camille gets it, yeah. She
少しで
crazy.
もカルステッド様の庇護を受けるのが一番でしょ
そこまでマインを擁護する言葉が出て
Daniel sees the truth.
神殿やマインになじ
Still no hair shine, though.
一緒に護衛をしていたのが今も思っています
We're being... He couldn't sell... Who thought this was a good idea? Which retard in charge... What? You think that Shikiko's a... I guess he has to be on his best behavior? Because he was about to get executed, right? And his mom was crashing out. But still, Damiel and Shikiko's husband... No. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. This is the events of the past. That's when they fucked up. I thought this is like a new update of Daniel is the bodyguard of mine right now, and Shikikoza after his punishment is also becoming a W. That'd be no, that's not what's happening right now. I'm getting ahead of myself.
今も思っています。あの事件のせいで降格処分になり。
What?
式講座に巻き込まれて処分され。
Bro. Because of the demotion? What? He got his engagement cancelled? Is it because of the politics of how bad it looks? Was it never true love? I don't know. I need to get more context behind this. That's sad. But I feel like as one door, you know, closes, many others open. And him getting, you know, in Mind Social Network, I think this is a very good thing for the future.
式講座に巻き込まれて処分されたと思うのは正しくない。
No?
そなたにはそなたの罪がある。
Damn, that's fucked up. What? What's Daniel's sin? Is that he didn't step up to talk back to the higher noble? He didn't have the courage to do so?
ダームエル、そなたは即座にロートを上げるべきだった。自分の手に負えない事を上げて知らせる。
ロート again, the
護衛
magic.
対象が上級貴族やただ。違うか。中級貴族。
Also, hold up. Archduke has a daughter, maybe. Probably does. That was the magic spell, right? I forget exactly which application it was, but like they were hesitating. I'm telling you, Lutz would not have hesitated.
中級貴族の横暴に引き下がる前に、身分が上の者に助力をできず任務に失敗し、我が身の
It was like calling for other people to help. Tyranny of a mid-noble. He's a mid-noble too, bro. Not even an arch-noble. It just sucks because, like, I don't know, Dame was pressured and it's like him being punished for following the rules of the society. You know? Sucks.
それさえできず任務に失敗し嘆いていることがそなたの
That was cold. That was cold!
記念式にはいくつか
Damn. I mean, he's not wrong either. I'm just really on Daniel's side because I hate Shikikoza, but like, Ferdinand can again see the truth and really just say the hard part out loud.
記念式にはいくつか不穏な噂もある。妙な言動など。
Spring prayer. Spring prayer. Okay.
今度こそ見込み習いを守ります。
No fucking up next time. What is this? Menacing crates.
神殿長は記念式に行かないのですか?
No, what's he doing?
寄付がない。
I can't with the bishop, bro. I can't. Hey, no donation. Why would he pull up a bunch of bums, bro? He ain't gonna waste his time.
寄付がないからな。
ない儀式に私を行かせるのは嫌がらせってことだよね。
He's just trying to make her life a hell. Damiel.
フラン、ロジーナ、ニンです。
Hugo.
4人だな。
新官長、記念式はですよね。私、絶対ですけれど。
薬が大量にいると。
We can't even fake being sick anymore. It's not even fake being sick, but he's just like, don't worry. I got the adrenaline shots for you. Come on, and just take the potion. Let's go.
せめて味をなんとかできませんか?
No, because if he does, then the potency of the potion goes down. He specifically made the potions taste like ass because he focused on optimizing the potency of the rejuvenation effects.
切実そうだな。少し考慮してみ。
Alright, I'll try it. Alright.
それと念のために身につけておきなさい。
Oh, new drip?
の朝。
Oh, little bracelet, a
非常
ring.
に言いにくい同行者が増えることになった。
Who? Karsted! Hey, one more. New character? I don't remember him.
小さいな。これで洗礼式が終わってるのか?
Yeah? Ferdinand is not a fan of this character. He must be also a headache, huh? He's kind of cheeky.
プヒッと泣いてみろ。
Puhi? Like a pig? No, that's Boohee. What? Wait, what? First impressions is mischievous, outgoing, perhaps not in a bad way, and simply, you know, Ferdinand is just doing this because he just is like a wild card on his own, but maybe he's like a good character.
記念式でお土産買ってきますから楽しみにしててください。
All right, the Italian restaurant.
一度も出てこないじゃないか。
いろい
Marketing.
ろ忙しいんですよ。
倒しと盗難防止策を考えろ。
それとりです。期
Okay.
紹介の
限3。
一種なんですけど、
Reservations.
紹介された返した人に責任を取らせるんです。
Okay.
本人らしくねって言って
That
ね。
works.
やっと褒められたよ。
And there it is. The final scene is the Gutenberg press. All right. Jesus. The eyes here are kind of terrifying. Just like looking into my soul. Whoa. All right. Cool episode with a lot of like significant setup for the future. Specifically when mine is going to turn 10. Because when she does, right? Like we got to make a decision. Adoption or execution. Now, it's because she can't control the mana. But beyond that, there's also threats that exist. And it just sucks. I just feel so bad for Effa and Gunther, who has gone through this again where they felt so helpless. No option that their daughter's getting stripped away. But I feel like it's not that bad. Ferdinand is trustable. He's definitely legit. And Effa, I think, believes in that. And just because she gets adopted by Lord Karsten doesn't mean that, like, mine is gone forever. I just feel bad for the parents and how constantly this semblance of family keeps getting stripped away. Delia is back to demon mode and it's kind of pissing me off. Wonder what they're gonna plan with that. Hopefully this is gonna pay off where she backstabs or betrays the High Bishop and does something really great for us. I don't know. I would love her to be more than just a fucking, you know, like a whore in training, because that's literally what she is. And it's really sad to see that this is the only way that she can view life. High Bishop finally came back and made contact with mine, and he just grouchy piece of shit as usual. It just baffles me how a person like this is in this position. He just such a, like, this is the face of the temple, bro. He won't even go to the spring ritual because there's no donations to be had. It's crazy. Like, this is the man of God. This is the money grabbing dude. He should be the fucking merchant instead. And then obviously what else is being set up? Damiel's character, I think the way that he was introduced in the beginning also showed that, like, he's insecure about himself and, you know, he's really down in the ruts. His engagement has been called off, but I think that this is going to be a good future as he sticks around mine and the potential that she has for the future. And this new character, fascinating new character. Ferdinand is not a big fan, but Karsten brought him in. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be a really fun addition to this show. That's it from me. If you're still here though, you enjoyed this reaction, please like the video. Check out the other playlist for more content, and until next time, take care.